Hello everyone, welcome to the Chariot Open. The first round always has so many opportunities for the players to get their tournaments off to a bright start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the call is John McCarthy.
Thanks for that intro, Luke, and we are preparing to kick things off today on a fantastic course. What can you tell us about the first hole? What are we looking at?
Well, John, if you can avoid the cluster of bunkers on the left-hand side of the fairway, John, this par 4 opening hole will be pretty much straightforward. The green is also protected by bunkers, but it's a large green, so hopefully the players won't have too much trouble hitting it.
Thanks, Luke. Looking forward to comparing notes later on. This one's looking pretty good.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Golf Club career.
About 175 yards away here.
I haven't been able to do too many videos since actually getting on the harder difficulty. Put a little loft on this one. Hopefully though, I do just fine.
Pretty good.
Based on those two shots, I will. But been doing a lot of society. I'm loving that. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness, that was
that.
close.
How did that go left? I don't know.
Nice
but yeah, been enjoying the society events and all that. Me and Rocksteady playing in it. Anybody else wants to come, just come by. It's just the name of the channel.
And now let's see what the second hole
I've also been playing a lot of Red Dead, which is another reason. Redemption 2. Fantastic game.
I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
It has a few problems, not with the
From about
open world aspect of it, but a little bit on the story part. It's a little odd if you try to free roam. Let's see. You know, it's uphill, but 11 miles. I'm gonna go with the 9-iron and just put some loft on it because it's too much. 9-iron's too much.
Going with the 9-iron.
Just full.
This is heading towards the green.
And that was perfect. Wind didn't really take it in for some reason.
This putt is for birdie.
It's 9 miles an hour. You would think it would. Alright. Can we get our first one? Yes, we do. Alright, we got a birdie on our second. We should have been -2 for 2, but odd putt on the first one.
Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
Now we are on the, I think, the second hardest difficulty. At least for, oh wow. Why'd that go so far right? Because it's right at the beginning? I don't know. It's perfect. But, yeah, I think we're on the second hardest difficulty for the AI. We're on the hardest difficulty for us. The only other thing we can do is turn off, like, the green grid and stuff like that. But it's a video game, you really can't tell too much, about break when that's off.
Going with the 8-iron. Not good. This is not going to be good.
What?
Yeah, not the greatest.
It was downhill. The wind wasn't coming back fully, so it shouldn't have affected it that much. Alright, that seemed
just a lovely little shot.
Both of those shots seemed really odd to me. Alright, get a par.
This one with a good putt.
Yeah, those two shots seemed really odd. The first one just went straight right. The second shot went extremely short, even though it was perfect.
Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Well, 10 miles an hour. We're gonna go with the 5-iron. 10 miles isn't really too much, but again, perfect. Oh, it was too much. Went the distance it told us.
I think you'll like that.
And that's one of the little things I'm talking about with how it really changes on what. Wow, this is a hard putt. On what everything does. Because that was a hard read. As you can see on the last hole, the wind affected it so much. Now I know I had more of a. Oh wow. What was?
And this one's for the bogey.
I just hit it way too hard, maybe. That's total. But on the last hole, yes, I had a more lofted club.
And that hole's going to put him up.
But it was
even
also
par.
downhill, the shorter shot, so the wind wouldn't
Okay,
have
let's see what the fifth
affected
has
it
in
as much
store
as a
for us.
longer shot. So why it was almost 20 yards short, I have no idea. And on that one, the wind affected it absolutely none.
Well,
It
this
didn't
one's
affect it at
looking
all.
like it's in the fairway.
Ooh.
But in actual fact, that ended up in the rough.
Now this one's uphill, light rough, but the wind, I'm gonna hit it full. A little fast is a good thing. In the hole, please. Ooh, almost landed it in there on the hop.
Well, you'll probably like that. And this one's for birdie.
I'll like it if I make the birdie putt. If not, I don't care. I like
Yeah,
it.
and that one's right in the cup.
But yeah,
And
it's
after
just
that hole,
kind of odd to me.
1 under for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off.
Let's see. 3 wood now. We're gonna. I don't think we're going. Well, it's 2 foot up. With the wind, I don't think we're gonna make it into the rough if we hit the fairway first. Oh wow, we actually got over that hill. I didn't think we were. Well, that was a
I can't
bad
see him
assumption
being
on my
too
part.
happy about that one.
I thought because of a little bit uphill, we would actually land before that big hill and not make it on. But with 83, pitching wedge is definitely too much. I'm just gonna put a little D-loft on this. Oh, very fast. Well, I guess that heavy rough didn't do too much. Let's see, lob wedge flop. That's a good bit too far, but again, it's heavy rough, so. Ooh, no, no, no. Okay. That was close.
And to save the par.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
Oh. This putt's about 3 feet away.
We can't stay under par.
And that one drops for the bogey.
Could not stay under par for some reason.
And as we look at the leaderboard today, the score to beat is currently 3 under par.
3 under.
This
It's
hole we have before us
very,
is a
very
par 3.
doable, as we've
Let's see what
seen.
happens.
First hole should have been a definite birdie, but we can definitely get to 3 under with that wind. Put a little loft on it. Hit it perfect.
And heading for the green.
And perfect it was.
He's on the green. And about 5 feet to go here. And
Ooh.
that putt will drop for birdie.
I was going to say that better break.
And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard.
All right, -4 is
Next
the
up is
lead
par 5.
in the clubhouse right now. Very doable. Par 5, why in the hell would I not take driver? Trying to decide. See, if I go a little left here, I got room to work with. If I go right or left there, I do not. And I hit it fast. Well, if it's a good lie, we can hopefully
Now
get
let's
close.
see how this goes out of the fairway bunker.
83. I don't understand either why your lie gets progressively worse the higher your club. It wouldn't do that. Your lie's gonna stay the same no matter what.
And not a whole lot of length on that shot, but back in the fairway. Okay, and from 125 yards out.
Let's see, it's uphill downwind. We're going with the pitching wedge. We're gonna go full. A little fast, but we hit it right, so
and
it
I
should be
think this shot
fine.
might have a
Yeah.
bit too much club.
Not
And
really too
he's
much,
on the
buddy.
green. And this putt is for birdie.
Pretty good chance for the birdie. If we get it right.
Oh, that's
Wow.
that's bad luck there.
Oh, I pulled it left, that's why.
And this one's for par.
I was gonna say it didn't break like it was, but we had pulled it, and unfortunately, should have been a very easy birdie on
after
that par
hole,
5.
1
Walk over the
under
par.
for the day. And now teeing off on
Another par 5, and this one's short, but we have that wind right in our face. We could go on a completely different hole if we want to, but we will not do that. Ooh.
And this is not looking promising.
Oh. Another yard we'd be in the rough, which would be exceptionally better than in this bunker.
That lie's going to be much easier than the last one.
But a decent out. Decent out. And we got a pitch with uphill and the wind. This should be perfect, to be honest. Pull it just slightly, but it's okay.
And
Great distance.
nothing wrong with that shot. And about 13 feet away here.
Come on now.
Oh, I thought that was going to go.
Really don't see how that was
this for
breaking
the
all
par.
that much. I mean, it broke a good
And that one will drop.
2 feet almost.
Okay, Luke, we've played 9 holes. What are you seeing out there today?
It's a shame when you see this. Outside the top 10 and starting to plummet. Someone might need to call the paramedics.
Thanks,
What are
Luke.
you talking
and,
about?
Let's get
I'm
back
3
down
back
to the action on the 10th.
with 9 to play. On what seems like a relatively easy course, I'm just not hitting great putts. And it's the putting that's really taking it away. I've had 3 birdie putts just kind of slip by. Go 5 wood here. Get a little left. Ooh. Well, I guess I needed... I think 5 wood though, because I used the hybrid actually. I think I said 5 wood. Yeah, I'll go with the loft. 5 wood I think would have been a little too much. Get up. Ah.
This putt's for birdie.
That's 3 par 5s in a row. Can we get a birdie on 1?
And finishing
Yes.
this hole out with
That's
a
minus
solid
2.
putt.
2 back.
And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole.
Oh my god, what the hell? Where'd that guy come from?
Okay, now moving on to the 11th.
One thing that still really sucks in the game, I guess. Up 14 feet, 9-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah, go 5 wood.
And here's the 5 wood.
Get up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not bad. Gets to the hole.
Oh, my
just
lands.
left.
That was very close. And tapping in for the par. And,
That's
that
another thing
hole
too. I
is
kind of
gonna
hate
result
when
in
someone
him
just
moving
comes out of
down the
nowhere
standings.
and is
He's not gonna
suddenly
like that.
after one
And
hole
moving
3
along,
over what they
now on
were.
the 12th hole.
I guess they got an albatross. I'd like it to be, you know,
And I
it doesn't
think
need to
he's
be
gonna
more
like that.
realistic.
From 120
It just needs to
yards
be
out.
more, what's consistent. Uphill, 6 miles an hour wind. I'll put some loft, and that's about it. Hit it. Oh, just perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
if it
like it's
sits.
going long.
Wow. Guess that, I mean, look. That slight bit of uphill, I mean, just
And ladies and
absolutely did
gentlemen, that was a-
nothing to
That was
it.
a poor approach. Just too much club.
Yeah, no shit. Right, I think that's the right word for it. It needs to be more consistent with everything. I mean, look at that flop shot right there. How? It was
14
way uphill. How'd it
feet.
go further than it said it was going to land? Come on.
Ooh, inches away. And this for the bogey.
Yeah.
And tapping in for bogey. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. All right, let's see.
We
what,
can still get to
happens
the
on
lead, though.
13th hole here.
But I think that's the best way to put it, is consistency. Ooh. Yeah.
I
Because
doubt
like
he's
right
very
there,
happy about
I
that
know
shot.
I flew it to the right, but I swung the stick faster than most anytime I swing it. I don't know why. It was like I need to hit it this one hard for some reason. And oh wow, okay. And it wasn't fast or anything. It was perfect. I just flung it to the right. But you know, another time you'll barely even fly the stick forward or anything, and it's gonna go, you know, very fast or something like that. Well, I really didn't go forward that fast. It went very fast, but if you lower your speed even just the slightest bit on a flop shot, it ends up very slow and only goes, you know, 5 out of the 20 yards it was supposed to go.
And for our leader on the board today, 600 par is their score. And now the 14th
So they
hole.
really don't need to fix a lot of stuff. They need to make it more consistent on what stuff does. And then you'll have
And
moments
about
where the lie or the
215
slope
to the
like
pin.
this will affect the ball the way it should. Like for this lie, I should be aiming around right here, to be honest. But I'm only gonna aim right here because the lie,
I think that's the hybrid.
as you can see,
And this one's
didn't
definitely
affect
heading towards
it
the green.
that much. But that sort of lie, that thing should have went, I
Setting
don't
up
know,
for a 37-foot putt.
12 yards right. I mean, that was a crazy lie. And then you'll have other times. Oh,
And from that
fantastic
length,
putt.
that is just.
You'll have other
Just
times
fine
where the
work.
lie affects,
And after
or
that
the
one,
slope, I
currently
should say,
sitting
not the
at
lie,
2 under,
affects the
4
ball
under
the right way.
And that also means he is tied for 7th place.
So it's just
And
like
moving on to
consistency.
15th hole.
We can actually. God, it's uphill. I don't want to overdrive this green by that much. I'm just gonna hit 3-wood. Hope it gets over all the bunkers and stuff. Alright, I'll take that. Take that every day.
I think you'll like that.
Driver was way too much. Put some loft, make it come back. Just like that. And then with like your lie
You're about 3 feet
in the
away
rough
here.
and the sand and stuff.
And
If
that
it's
one
a
will
light,
go
it's
for
light. If
30.
it's light rough and you're at 85, 91%, something like that,
And today,
and you're
currently
hitting
sitting
a
at
8 iron,
3 under par.
if you go
And he's
to a
also
5
tied
iron,
for
it's still
7th
gonna be the
on the
same.
leaderboard.
You know, the
And
iron
teeing
is. I
off
mean,
on this par 4.
I'm not gonna go from. I can hit my 5 iron 200 yards, but then in the light rough, I can now only hit it 180 yards, and then
And
Okay.
nicely done.
perfectly in
Looking like
fairway.
we'll have some fairway here.
And then all of a
Okay,
sudden,
from 180 yards out.
you go up a club, and it's now the lie is now 60%. That that doesn't really make sense. Five iron, I think, because it's uphill 14 feet, wind is back on 10. It should be right. I hit it a little
looks
slow.
like a 5 iron.
If
And
it
this one's
sits.
heading towards the green.
Not bad.
And this putt is for birdie.
Ooh, did I hit it?
Ooh,
Oh.
that was very
Hit it a
close.
little too hard.
And about 6 feet to go here. And that
Or
one
I
will
should
drop
say
for
a
par.
better analogy would be, I can hit my 8 iron
And
in
they're
real
gonna
life.
Move down and into 8th place on the leaderboard after
60
that.
full, from
Okay,
fairway or
it's
off the
setting
tee or
up on the
something.
17th tee.
If I get in the light rough, and I can now hit it 145. If I go up to my 7 iron to get to the green, because my 7 iron I can hit, further,
This one's looking pretty good.
hit it fast, or else it would
Nothing
have
to
been
write home
perfect.
about on that approach shot.
My 7
Didn't
iron
have
I can
enough
hit
club on
around
that one.
170 full. I'm not going to go all the way down to 145 also. Just because I changed to a less lofted club doesn't mean I'm going to hit it
3 feet
30
away.
yards less versus 15.
And
That's
that putt
it's
drops
just
on
kind of
in
an
for
odd
par.
thing to me that they kind of put in. But I think it was to
And after
counter
that
the
hole,
fact
they're
that
gonna
when
stay
they
right where they are in the
made the
8th
game
place
that
in the standings.
the rough didn't really have an effect that much.
And as he tees off here on the 18th, he is only 3 strokes
Which is fine. They
off
can keep the rough the
lead.
way it is. It's just a little odd to me. Ooh, I just kind of flung it a little right. Whew, we got lucky. Kickback.
And about 210 to the pin from here.
But lie, or slope I should say, lie and wind need to be more consistent, I think, is all.
I think
Last
that's
hole is a pretty
5
long
iron.
par 5.
And it looks like it's going into the deep
I mean,
stuff.
par 4.
Well,
Dang
not a
it.
good approach shot there.
Again, just hit it right. If I hadn't have done that, probably would have been really good. Heavy rough. Darn it. Go right there and just hit it full. Wow.
And this putt is needed to save par.
It is very much needed. And the commentator needs to be not such a dumbass. We got it.
And oh my,
Clutch
what a
par
putt
putt.
that was. Very long putt right into the cup.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring the coverage to you today.
And we finished
Make sure
3
you tune in
back.
tomorrow.
We left a lot open. We really did. When the hell did I level up? Oh yeah, we have a rival. Why am I Rocksteady? Why is this me? Hey, but why do I have your picture? That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, we're very much in the lead. I mean, in the run. Only 3 back, but anyway, if you guys hated the little, I guess, rant I went on about what they should be fixing in the game or improving upon, sorry, but whatever. Have a great day, though. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.